Hi, I'm Dr. Roger Levin. I'm the CEO of Levin Group, the leading dental management consulting firm. And I'm delighted to be talking to you today in this conversation. Now, I'm holding a piece of paper because I don't want to leave anything out, and this is part one of a two-part conversation where we're going to talk about the game changers that are affecting dentistry. When you hear the term game changer, what that really means is that the game has changed permanently. Unlike past recessions, this is not a recession that is going to allow dentistry to convert back to the way it was 3 or 4 years ago. There have been 8 major game changers, and I'm going to talk about 4 of them in this conversation that have contributed to permanent changes. And my main message to you is that if you don't begin to orient your practice around these game changers so that you can compete effectively, and I mean that, today we have to compete effectively in order to grow and maintain our practices successfully, you may be one of those practices that goes into a plateau or early decline. The first game changer is the recession itself. This recession is different than past recessions. In the past, since about 1982, recessions lasted about 2 years and really did not affect the dental practice to a large degree. If anything, the last couple of recessions before this one caused a decline in the stock market, portfolios dropped a little bit, but within a year or two, they bounced back. Today, the recession is longer and deeper. It's a real estate recession, which means you're looking at least 10 years. At Levin Group, we believe you have a minimum of 5 to 7 years left to go. And what we need to understand is that the practice changes are quite significant because the consumer has changed. Patient behavior has changed. They're coming into the practice today taking longer times to make decisions, wanting to check with more people, wanting to think about it more, needing the right time financially to make the decision. So we have higher no-shows, higher case rejection, and higher case postponement. You may not have noticed that because what's really happening is that your practice typically proposes smaller levels of treatment. We know from the Levin Group Data Center that 81% of all cases provided by general dentists are single-tooth treatment. 81% of all appointments in general practices are single-tooth treatment. So you may not feel like you're getting a higher level of case rejection, but the minute you bring up the size of the case, the level of rejection goes up as well. So we're going to need new techniques in case presentation, new selling skills, new communication skills, and that's the first of our game changers. Now, this is going to be an 8-part series, so you want to go to the next conversation when you're ready, and we're going to cover game changer number 2, which is changes in consumer purchasing habits and what you can do about it. Thank you for spending this time with me. Feel free to roam around our resource center. There's an enormous amount of free information waiting for you.